Good morning, Kingsborough. The faculty at Kingsborough Community College is now open. Today, we gathered not only to honor the students who have graduated from this college during the past year, but to also celebrate all those past and present who have contributed to Kingsborough Community College's noble mission. The day for which you all have worked so hard for is now here. This day is a celebration of your achievements, and we want you to share them. We encourage the proper use of social media during this commencement celebration. However, please be respectful and do not disrupt the ceremony. Feel free to post your content and tag at CUNY KCC with the hashtag KCC Grads 2024. We now begin our program with our national anthem. Following the national anthem, please remain standing for the invocation. For those who are able, please stand and join in the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner by our musical theater students.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. At this time, we ask that you remain standing for the invocation provided by Mr. Emery Selick of Peace Allen's Institute, Rabbi Heather Miller, founder of The Multitude, and Father Michael Tidden, chaplain of Kingsborough Community College and St. Bernard Church.
In the name of the divine, the most gracious, most merciful, O graduates, as you stand on the cusp of a new chapter, let us reflect on the wisdom of the Muslim mystic and poet that have walked this path before us. Rumi once said, "Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all barriers within yourself that you have built against it." End of quote. This invocation is a call to dismantle the walls that divide us and to embrace the love that unites us all. Another mystic, Yunus Emre, taught us that, and I quote, "I am the drop that contains the ocean," end of quote. Just as a single drop holds within it the vastness of the sea, so too does each one of you carry within you the potential to contribute to a world rich in diversity and unity. As you embark on your journey, let these words inspire you to work together in harmony, to serve with compassion, and to build a society where pluralism is celebrated and prejudice has no place. May your actions be guided by the light of knowledge and the spirit of cooperation. And may you always give thanks for the beauty that exists both within you and around you, and to remember all those that have laid a stone in the pathway that has brought you here today and will carry you to a better and prosperous future. May the Almighty bless each and every one of you. Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehekianu v'kimanu v'higianu lezman hazeh. Thank you to the divine for keeping us alive, sustaining us, and bringing us to this moment. In the Jewish tradition, it is an important value to move through life with discernment. In Pirkei Avot, Judah ben Tabai said, "Do not, as a judge, play the part of an advocate. And when the litigants are standing before you, look upon them as if they were both guilty, and when they leave your presence, look upon them as if they were both innocent." The stages remind us that we cannot be both judge and advocate at the same time, and that before we can do either one, we need to be thorough with the questions that we ask of both positions before us, and not to be drawn to one side or another without getting everything that we need to make an informed decision. I think that they had the foresight to know that some situations in life were going to feel really big, and that we would need anchors like these to help keep us grounded when we feel like we are spinning out of control. In this moment in time, I think that we can all stand to enjoy these moments, to take a breath so that we can take an inventory of and maybe even recalibrate our own anchors to make sure that we are being balanced, listening to learn, listening to teach, and listening to truly hear without forgetting each other's humanity and that we were all created in the image of the divine. On this day, may you all be granted the clarity of mind that will allow you to reflect on the journey that got you here. May you have open hearts that will allow you to receive all of the love from the family, friends, professors, and mentors who supported you to this stage. And may you all be blessed with the resoluteness of purpose and the conviction to stay the course in whatever adventure comes next for you. Congratulations and mazel tov to you all.
Congratulations, class of 2024. You made it. You went through high school, and probably during your last years, you had to go through COVID. And I bet 5 years ago, you did not know what the word asynchronous was. But you made it. How about first a shout out to your families? How about a shout out to the faculty? Hopefully during your time here at Kingsborough, you were able to grow academically, emotionally, and spiritually. But to know, amen to that, and know that God is madly in love with each and every one of you, and that you will continue your journey to grow academically, emotionally, and spiritually. So we pray now. Lord, we ask you to bless the class of 2024 and the KCC community. In this time, we need unity and we need peace in our world. So we're going to pray this beautiful prayer of St. Francis of Assisi. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, let me sow pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. And where there is sadness, joy. O divine Master, grant that I may not seek so much to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is in giving that we receive. It is in forgiving that we are forgiven. And it is in dying that we are born to eternal life. Amen?
Graduates and audience members, it is my honor to introduce the interim president of Kingsborough Community College, Dr. Suri Darch.
Good morning. So yes, I'm Suri Deitch, and I'm the interim president of Kingsborough Community College. And it is such a privilege to lead the college this year, to try my best along with the people on the stage, many in the audience, and countless others here at the college to steer this amazing institution toward even greater success at its core mission of supporting you to learn and transform your lives for the better. Participating in commencement, even on such a warm day, and all of the other opportunities I've had to celebrate student accomplishments over the past several weeks is what makes this challenging work worthwhile. Today is, without question, the best day of the year at Kingsborough. But it is warm, I will say that. You know, I came from Louisiana, and it's feeling a little like Louisiana right now. My personal gratitude goes to Chancellor Felix Matos Rodriguez of the university, to our keynote City Council Speaker Adrian Adams, to the Commencement Planning Committee led by Professor Kristen Palazzotto, with amazing faculty and staff support, including from Linda McKernan and Nadine Brown, all of those others who have worked so hard to make today special, including our buildings and grounds and public safety staff. I will make some introductions a little bit later in a few minutes, but for the moment I want to most of all express my gratitude to all of you who have facilitated the success of those graduating today. Family members and friends, whether you're sitting in the sun or the shade, Kingsborough's impressive faculty with your focus on teaching, service, and research, and our dedicated staff. What a great spring of achievements it has been at the college. An excellent production of The Lightning Thief, the Percy Jackson musical, getting to celebrate students for your outstanding work in academics, service, and in the arts, the Commissioner's Cup in the CUNY Athletic Conference being awarded to Kingsborough for the excellence of our athletics program and our student athletes, and not least, Kingsborough once again named a semi-finalist for the Aspen Award, officially designating us as one of the best community colleges in the United States. But today, we are here to celebrate you. A total of 1,800 associate degrees awarded by the college in the past year, including 1,100 this spring. We celebrate each of those today, and each of you and your story of how you came to this achievement. We celebrate those of you who graduated from high school in the middle of the pandemic, participating in your graduations remotely or at a distance. What a drag that was, right? Our military veterans, our Lavender graduates, the parents and grandparents in our student body, those of you who traveled to Kingsborough from far away. We even have graduates with June 18th birthdays, I'm talking about you, Matthew, Tiffany, Nicolette, and Paul. Among so many accomplishments, I want to call out those of you who finished your degree in 2 years, who earned a 3.5 or higher GPA, those inducted into the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society, our early college grads who are earning a high school and associate degree, those of you who navigated school along with demanding jobs or family obligations or both, those who found time to volunteer and support others, including you who made contributions to this college community as student leaders, journalists, athletes, through the performing arts or the fine arts or otherwise. I'm especially proud of the 156 of you who started at Kingsborough in our English language learning programs. You have each accomplished something so meaningful and valuable in earning your associate degree, and I know that your education at Kingsborough will set you up well for future schooling, work, community, and family life. And we look forward to hearing about your challenges and your successes in those futures. We have been celebrating Kingsborough's 60th anniversary this year. Imagine the Brooklyn community activists who went up against the powerful master builder, Robert Moses, who wanted to turn this land into another beach with a bathhouse in a series that he had developed over decades along the shores of Brooklyn, Queens, and Long Island. Instead, the activists were determined to be a part of the massive expansion of higher education that took place after World War II in this country, and they advocated that the highest and best use of this beautiful peninsula would instead be as a community college. The institution of the community college being a uniquely American contribution to higher education. They believed in the importance of such an institution for South Brooklyn, which, as the home of so many successive waves of immigrants, is a deeply American place. They had a vision of what was needed, knowing that the people of these communities deserved their shot at the American dream of education and upward mobility. I have been thinking about this group of activists and advocates, largely men, white, and Jewish. Did they have any idea of the degree to which they were laying the groundwork for such a remarkable institution? It is hard to imagine that they did. The true opening up of the doors of CUNY and its community colleges to massively diverse students was still years in the future, after all. No matter how far-sighted they were, I think that they might not have considered that Kingsborough would become one of the best such institutions in the nation, a place where literally from the moment you walk onto the grounds of the campus, you are surrounded by people in every single role, at every level of power and seniority, who see themselves as being in part responsible for your success as a student. And with the incredible diversity that comes from enrolling a student body originating in at least 55 different countries. I mentioned gratitude a few minutes ago. So on this 60th anniversary and at this 59th commencement, let's express gratitude to this group of founders for having created an institution with a deep culture of belief that all students from all backgrounds deserve the transformative opportunities of higher education, and as well, a belief that every single one of us has the capacity for success in pursuing our dreams. Your individual strengths and accomplishments and your diversity contribute greatly to our collective power as a community. This has been a challenging year, a year of tremendous pain for many of us, so much so that it is difficult for me to even talk about it. Individual relationships, families, entire communities across the world are tearing apart. I understand the deeply principled positions that people are taking. True dialogue at Kingsborough and in other equally diverse communities has become more and more difficult to have as the months of the war drag on. But I noted a minute ago what an extraordinary academic and learning community this is, with this fundamental belief in the potential for success of every single student here. It is central, but I think worth calling out at this challenging time, that holding such values around our central mission requires that each of us acknowledge one another's fundamental humanity and recognize that even the strongest differences of opinion and perspective make us no less human. Being a member of such a diverse community places responsibilities on us for mutual respect and is, along with those responsibilities, also potentially a source of strength and understanding of one another. Rarely has understanding been more needed than it is today. I hope that your experience at Kingsborough has better prepared you for the diverse peoples and perspectives that you will encounter in your future lives, and that you will be able to take strength from being in such communities. On behalf of the college, I send you off into your next stage with our respect and appreciation for your talents and skills, with our love and our best wishes for your great futures. So now it is my pleasure to introduce several of my colleagues and friends of the college up here on the platform and elsewhere in the audience. Please hold your applause until I have finished introducing them. So first, you have met him, our Grand Marshal, Professor Tyrone Johnson. So much for that. Associate Provost and Dean of Health Programs, Dr. Mary Dawson. Professor Mary Ortiz. Our salutatorian, Majed Bakatian. Valedictorian, Mariami Kochiashvili. Interim Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost, Dr. Sharon Warren Cook. Keynote speaker and Speaker of the New York City Council, the Honorable Adrian Adrams. I'm so sorry. That might be my first mistake, but I did it with the City Council Speaker's last name. Thank you, Speaker Adams, for being here today. CUNY Trustee and Vice Chair, the Honorable Sandra Wilkin. Our dear, dear Chancellor, Dr. Felix V. Matos Rodriguez. CUNY Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs, Dr. Denise Maybank. Going to the second row, again, Mr. Imre Celik of Peace Islands Institute. Rabbi Heather Miller, founder of the Multitudes. Father Michael Tadone, chaplain of Kingsborough Community College and St. Bernard Church. Kingsborough Early College Secondary School Principal Tracy Murrin. Vice President for Enrollment Management, Dr. Joanna Rivera. Interim Vice President of Finance and Administration, Andres Escobar. LaGuardia Community College President, Kenneth Adams, who I so appreciate for being here today to show support for a fellow president. Vice President for Workforce Development and Strategic Partnerships, Dr. Simone Rodriguez. Kingsborough's College Council Chair, Professor Daniel Kane. Vice President of Institutional Advancement, Dr. Nancy Sanchez Badillo. Dean of Faculty, Dr. Gordon Alley Young. Brooklyn Deputy Borough President Kim Council, thank you for being here. New York State Assembly Member Michael Novikov. New York State Assembly Member Marcella Mitanes. Dean of Student Success, Dr. Yelena Bondar. Assistant Dean for Advisement, Dr. Chanel Bishop. Assistant Vice President and Chief Information Officer, Asif Hussain. Dean of Institutional Research, Assessment and Effectiveness, Dr. Colleen Davey. Interim Executive Director of Human Resources, Gila Rohr. Chief Diversity Officer, Lisa Kandar. And not on the stage, I want to recognize CUNY Vice Chancellor for Government Relations, Jeff Rodas. Vice President of Communications and Marketing, Cheryl Todman. General Counsel, Beth Douglas. Executive Chief of Staff and Deputy to the President, Nadine Brown. Executive Director of Student Affairs, Cindy Liu. Chief of Public Safety, Kenneth Green. And all of the others whose tremendous work has made today possible. Thank you. So, finally, it is my pleasure, hey, heads up, Adea, to introduce Adea Brunson, a graduating student who leaves us as president of our Student Government Association, a founder of the Black Pearls Cheer Squad, and, in general, a great spokesperson and advocate on behalf of herself and her peer students. Welcome to the podium, Adea.
Good morning, everyone. I would like to say congratulations of the New York City Council by her colleagues in January 2022. The Honorable Adrienne Edie Adams leads the most diverse and the first women majority council in New York City. A round of applause or here with us in spirit. My name is Adea Brunson, and I'm the current student government president, here to introduce a very special guest today. Elected Speaker of the New York City Council by her colleagues in January 2022, the Honorable Adrienne Edie Adams leads the most diverse and the first women majority council in New York City history as the first ever African American speaker. Under her leadership, the council has been tackling long-standing inequities. She led the lawmaking body to advance women's health by passing legislative packages to address persistent racial disparities in maternal health and expand access to abortion and reproductive health care. She also created a new $5.1 million budget initiative to fund community safety and victim services at the neighborhood level, and secured funding to establish New York State's first trauma recovery centers. Raised in Hollis, Queens, she studied briefly at CUNY's York College before earning her bachelor's degree in psychology from Spelman College, minoring in early childhood development. A champion for higher education, Speaker Adams helped establish the CUNY Reconnect program that has helped more than 33,000 working-age New Yorkers return to college in pursuit of a degree after leaving school. So, without further ado, please welcome Speaker Adams.
Oh my goodness, I don't know what to say after that introduction. I'm sitting back going, who is she talking about? Ooh, let's give her another hand. Isn't she wonderful? That's your own. That's KCC's own. We're so very proud. Thank you once again, Dr. Deitch, and the entire faculty and staff at Kingsborough Community College. I want to say good morning to you, graduates. You did that. Good morning to our family, our friends, and distinguished guests. I am New York City Council Speaker Adrienne Adams, and I do have the proud honor to lead our city's historic women majority city council. It is such an honor to join you today to celebrate the Kingsborough Community College class of 2024. I congratulate you, graduates, with all of my heart on your incredible achievement, and to your family, your loved ones who supported your reaching this accomplishment today. When you all leave here, you will indeed chart your next chapter. Regardless of what path you choose to pursue next, you will do so shaped by the knowledge and experiences you've gained right here alongside your brilliant peers and this amazing community. You have become the person you are today through your hard work, your commitment, and your persistence. Continue to lean on the friends, the loved ones, and mentors you've made along the way because they are among your greatest assets. Remember, none of us succeeds without support, and those who come before us can share wisdom that inform our paths. Your educational achievement will unlock new opportunities, and with these, you can make decisions that shape the course of your very life. Keep in mind that the desire to get it right may come with some pressure, though. So today, I want to say to you, don't be afraid to follow your own calling, to follow your own inner validation. Move towards what you believe will help you fulfill your greatest ambitions and your deepest dreams. I want to share a little bit with you all about the winding road of my own life and the decisions I made to get where I am today. You see, it took time, it took patience, and it took perseverance and a little bit, no, maybe a lot of courage to venture into uncharted territory. It certainly was not an orderly path. After graduating from college, where I earned my degree in psychology, my intention, to be perfectly honest, was to teach psychology on the collegiate level. I had a terrific role model that taught psychology at York College and also at Spelman College as well. Great role models. Do you all have great role models here at KCC? I thought so, I thought so. So I wanted to teach psychology on the collegiate level, but guess what I never did? Teach psychology on the collegiate level. Instead, of course, I did anything that someone with a degree in psychology would do. I became a flight attendant. And I can still save your life. Some years later, I began a long-standing career as a corporate trainer, and I taught executives of Fortune 500 companies how to lead effective teams. And I venture to say that I taught a whole lot of people who still are making a whole lot of money that I will never see in my lifetime. But today, graduates, I have the honor of leading the most diverse city council in the history as the first Black New York City Council speaker. What a path, what a path, what a path. I never dreamed of running for public office. I ran away from running. I found my calling, though, as a public servant within my local community, decades after building a successful career in the private sector. As I gained years of experience, I learned to listen listen to the voice inside my own heart. And the truth of the matter is that answers do not come in a loud boom of thunder that we expect them to. Sometimes they come in little whispers when you're really, really quiet and just think about it and reflect on those things that you sometimes don't see with the naked eye. You have to listen to that inner voice. So one day while I was at a loss of what to do next in my life, I remember asking myself, plug into your community. And so I plugged in. There was no paycheck anymore. There was just something inside that was driving me to do something else. So I joined local organizations that allowed me to stretch out and contribute towards improving the communities that raised me and were essential to my own growth and success. When I joined my local community board in Southeast Queens, I ended up fighting very, very hard for equity in education. I advocated for more resources for our students, and I was strictly against policies that would have closed our schools, deeming our precious children as failures. There is no failure in our community. And so by working with my colleagues, I learned that what often seems too big to change alone is wholly possible when we work together. This was truly inspiring and rewarding. Graduates, your answer may be different than mine, but that's because your paths are very different than mine. Your path is unique to you. Life, as we know, has high highs and low lows, and never, ever goes quite according to plan. But that's to be expected. It's to be relished and never feared, because you are too fierce to be feared. We grow in cycles, and these experiences and pivots are what allow us to know ourselves on a much deeper level. And often, the biggest upsets can redirect us to a different path, one that is more authentic to who we truly are. I believe in second chances. I believe in second wins. After all, you're looking at somebody that found their purpose, their calling, after retiring from a long-term career somewhere else. So when I became Speaker of the Council and learned that 700,000 working-age New Yorkers had left our CUNY colleges without graduating, I recognized this as a unique opportunity to help people pursue their callings and fulfill their dreams. The overwhelmingly majority of these New Yorkers are women, Black, Latino, and other people of color. Many left college, not because they wanted to, but because they had no other choice. These students had economic or family obligations that required them to step away from school. If given the opportunity to complete their degrees, I believed these New Yorkers would absolutely seize that opportunity. And I'm so proud to say they did just that, and even more than we ever imagined. Through the help of a program we started called CUNY Reconnect, thousands of New Yorkers have been able to continue their education and unlock new pathways to economic opportunity and mobility. In the 2 years since the Council launched CUNY Reconnect, the initiative has supported more than 33,000 students in their return to college, including nearly 800 students at Kingsborough just this semester. And this spring, in ceremonies just like this one across our city, over 4,000 CUNY Reconnect students will walk across the stage to receive their diplomas. The joy this brings me is deeply rooted and personal to me, as I am reminded of my own father and I love to talk about him. He's no longer here, but he returned to complete his degree in economics at York College in Queens, decades after he began his college life. In fact, he and I were actually students at York at the same time, which was not cool. It was not cool. It was not cool. I was a full-time student at York in the day, and my father was juggling his course load on top of his full-time job in the daytime. He was so proud to fulfill this promise to himself, and we were all so very proud of him. Some of you graduating today might recognize yourself in that very same story. Kingsborough Community College may be a second chance, and for others, may be the first step in your journey. No matter what stage you're in, though, all of us here are united in our desire to lead a meaningful life and in our pursuit of opportunities that make a good life possible. If you learn to listen to yourself, if you learn to trust yourself, you will find your place in the world, or you will carve out a brand new one and set a trail for others to follow you. Graduates, while there may be a sense of finality today as you walk across the stage to receive your diplomas, know that commencement is also meant to be a brand new beginning. Continue to engage with your community. Don't be afraid to ask for help, and be generous with yourself, with the inner gifts that you possess as you make your own way. Today, you are starting the newest chapter of your life. Wherever you go, just remember that you will never be alone, because your loved ones and your community will be right here with you. You have accomplished something incredible. It is immense, and I know for sometimes it has been truly intense. But again, as I started, you did that. You did that. I am so incredibly proud of all of you. I look forward to the great things that you are going to bring to this city, to this world. I look forward to everything that you will impart onto me in my journey. I look forward to the generations that you will reproduce, the eyes that you will make brighten, the ears that you will make to hear what it is that you have to say to give to the world. I am so proud of you, Kingsborough graduates. Congratulations, class of 2024.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you the Chancellor of the City University of New York, Dr. Felix V. Matos Rodriguez.
Thank you. Good morning. Buenos dias. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very tough to follow the speaker, but I'll do the best that I can. I am delighted to be here celebrating this moment with you. President Deutsch, thank you so much for the work that you've done. Why don't we give your president a big round of applause here for the work that she's done. And I am so happy that you're not in New Orleans today, that you're here with us, and we thank you for returning back to CUNY and leading the great faculty and staff here at Kingsborough. So thank you so much. Give us some more love to the president. She needs, yes. I want to extend my gratitude to the entire Kingsborough community, the faculty, the staff, the foundation board members, the supporters, for all the work that you do in making this possible, that we have these amazing students graduating here today. I want to give a big shout out to all the families who are out there and supported you all through the journey, and today are sitting out there in the sun. So let's give your families a big round of applause for what they have done for you. President Deutsch already gave greetings to the members of the platform, the elected officials who are here with us. I'm delighted that we have members of the CUNY family, President Adams from LaGuardia, Vice Chancellor Maybach, Vice Chancellor Rodas, who are joining us here today, who are part of the CUNY team. Thank you for the support. I want to give a big, big shout out to your valedictorian, Mariani, yes, thank you so much. And whose journey and story is an inspiration to all of us and is so emblematic of the journey of so many of you here at Kingsborough. I know that many of you are the first ones in your family to earn a college degree. If you're the first one in your family to get a college degree, stand up. If you're the first one in your family to get a college, stand up. So, and I also know that many of you and your families have roots far away from New York. But no matter your background or the obstacles that you have overcome, you are here today because you're determined to make a better life for yourselves. And with the support of your families, there's no limits to what you can accomplish, and you can get your dreams become true. Graduations for me are always the most special time in the academic calendar. And they are because we celebrate you and your accomplishments, and we celebrate your families and those who help us in your educational journey. And that's why I always enjoy graduation, and why I always enjoy dressing up for graduation. And before you think that the Chancellor likes to do that because he's vain or because he's a historian and he likes like medieval traditions, I used to love to wear my regalia like your very proud faculty here. Can I have the faculty stand up? All the faculty stand up and show your regalia. Stand up, yes? Yeah. Why don't we give them a shout out? Thank you. Again, now you can chill. But let me tell you why also. Because when I was in the faculty, I used to wear my PhD gown that I got, right? And that PhD gown not only made me proud because of what I had accomplished in my education and my family background, but because that PhD gown that I don't get to wear because I have to wear the Chancellor's one and the bling bling and all the things that I have, right? But my PhD gown was a gift from my grandmother, mi abuela, Margarita Castro. And when I came, and when I came to get my PhD, my grandmother said, "What? You're renting your gown? Ningún nieto mío se va a graduar with a rented gown. I don't care what they do in the States. My grandson is going to get his own PhD gown." So my PhD gown that I still have is a gift from my abuela, and she knew what it meant, and she knew the power of education. And let me tell you something a little bit about her journey. My abuela was born out of wedlock in poverty back in rural Puerto Rico. Yep. And she could have followed the path that many women of her generation face prejudice, sexism, and poverty. But you see, Margarita will not be denied. She found a way to go to public school while helping her mother work as a seamstress. Later, she attended the University of Puerto Rico through a program similar to yours, what we now call a community college, and she spent 40 years as a public school English teacher, and with that job, she paved the way for her son, my dad, to become an engineer and later contribute financially to the education of her 3 grandchildren, your Chancellor included. And with that also, for fun, she traveled all around. Salud. Do we have EMS in the, okay. And with that salary of a public school teacher, she also traveled all around the world. My abuela, my grandmother is the perfect example of what people with great potential like you and determination can do if provided with the opportunities of public education and the support and the encouragement of their families. My cap and gown makes me think about my abuela and my family. I wonder what would have happened to her potential, to my father's potential, or to my own potential if they had not been a public university, a public institution that had opened the doors of education for them. So I enjoy graduations and I enjoy wearing my regalia so that I can remember. So today, I invite all of you graduates to select a few symbols, a few things that are close to you so that would allow you to always remember. To remember where you came from and how hard but fulfilling your road to success has been. To remember that accomplishments such as today's graduation are seldom attained without the help and support of many loved ones. To remember the dreams that brought you here and to have the self-confidence to fulfill those dreams and aim high with the lessons learned here at Kingsborough. And to remember that without public institutions that invest in the talent of potential of New Yorkers, our entire collective future quality of life and standard of living are placed in jeopardy. To remember the wise words from our speaker and her own journey and how much she has contributed to New York, to CUNY, and to the education of each one of you. So you see, when I'm up here with the gown, I use the gown, the regalia, to remember my abuela and what she taught me to treat each student and colleague I face the same way I hope my grandmother was treated in school. So, as you go forward in life, please remember that you're not alone and that Kingsborough and the City University of New York will be here for you as you continue your life and your professional journey. We wish you nothing short of great success and happiness. Éxito y muy buena suerte. Thank you so much.
At this time, Professor Mary Ortiz of the Department of Biological Sciences will deliver greetings to the graduating class on behalf of Kingsborough's faculty. Professor Ortiz.
President Deitch, Provost Warren Cook, honored guests, but most of all, graduates. 100 years ago, Rosario and Immaculata Rega and Luis and Lupe Ortiz came to the United States to make a better life for their families. They came from Italy and Mexico with no money, little or no education, and unable to speak English, but they had a dream. I wonder what they would say now, seeing their dream come true, as I, one of their granddaughters, stands before you, bringing greetings from our incredible faculty and my colleagues sitting here before you. Please give these wonderful educators another round of applause. You started making your dreams come true here at Kingsborough. Keep going. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you cannot achieve your dreams. If I listened to those people, I would not be standing here before you today. There are so many things I have learned over the years from my friends, my families, and my colleagues that I remember every day. May you remember, live each day to the fullest, embrace the process of anything you do, and don't miss out on the joy of the journey. Never miss the opportunity to learn something new, Be open to new ideas and be a lifelong learner. Because if you don't learn something new every day, you wasted that day. Remember, be humble, live simply, but love extravagantly. People will forget what you say, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Treat everyone the way you would want your loved ones to be treated. And say, I love you, every day and often to those you love. Remember, a smart person learns from their own mistakes, and a wise person learns from other people's mistakes. So be wise, not smart. If every decision you make is based on the answer to the question, what's best for the student or the patient or the customer, then you will never go wrong. Don't make decisions because they're easy or popular or cheap. Make them because they're right and do the right thing. Remember, we rise by lifting others. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. Who you are is enough, and who you are matters. The discipline that made you successful in school will do so in your career. Do what you love, and always make your behavior mirror your values. And finally, as Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the Starship Enterprise said, seize the time, live now. Always make now the most precious time, because now will never come again. You are just at the beginning of the adventure. We, the faculty, wish you good luck, good health, and good life. Congratulations.
It is now my pleasure to introduce Interim Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost, Dr. Sharon Warren Cook.
Good morning and congratulations to the class of 2024. There is a list of student awards in the Commencement program. The recipients of these awards have already been honored in presentation ceremonies. However, I call your attention to a select group of students who, because of their outstanding academic achievements, have earned membership in Phi Theta Kappa, the International Community College Honor Society. Will the members of Phi Theta Kappa please stand to be recognized? Thank you. It was a tremendous year in sports for our Kingsborough Wave student athletes. 4 of our college teams competed in the championship games of CUNY's 5 core sports. The Wave collectively won the prestigious Commissioner's Cup, awarded yearly to CUNY's best overall athletes. 20 of our student athletes are graduating this year. Will our student athletes please stand to be recognized? The interaction between faculty and students, that special learning experience that we're all too familiar with, lies at the heart of any institution. So it is fitting to recognize those individuals whose dedication to the education of our graduates has made this Commencement Day possible, the Kingsborough faculty. Will our faculty members please stand to be recognized? Finally, I am pleased to recognize a unique group of Kingsborough graduates. These students have been a part of our college community since they were in the 6th grade. I am speaking of the students of the Kingsborough Early College Secondary School. By completing a rigorous and special curriculum, these students will graduate this year with both a New York City High School diploma and a Kingsborough Community College associate's degree. Will the Kingsborough Early College Secondary School graduates and their principal, Tracy Morin, please stand to be recognized? Thank you. Born and raised in Georgia, Mariami Kochasliki always wanted to become a doctor. However, she didn't have access to lab equipment or opportunities to gain hands-on experiences for the types of research she was interested in conducting. In 2022, she decided to move to New York and enroll at Kingsborough Community College, where she chose to major in biology. Adapting to life in a new country was difficult, but with the encouragement and support from a college community, Mariami soon found a home at Kingsborough Community College. She served as the vice president of scholarship for the college's Phi Theta Kappa International Honor Society and became a member of the National Society of Leadership and Success. Mariami was able to conduct research with a faculty member as part of the CUNY Research Scholars Program. Her CRISP project explored managing the weight and the microceuticals, a special type of nutrient that provides extra health benefits from food-based sources. In the future, she would like to improve the lives of those impacted by Alzheimer's disease by helping to identify biomarkers of dementia. While working at KCC, she never forgot to give back. Her volunteer work as a peer mentor has helped to sustain other students academically. She also created a vertebrate anatomy dissection guide for general biology classes. It is licensed as an open educational resource, benefiting students beyond KCC by removing the need to purchase expensive textbooks. Her hard work and dedication resulted in several Dean's List appearances and the Dean's List Scholarship. It is my privilege to introduce Kingsborough Community College's Class of 2024 Valedictorian, Mariami Kochasliki.
Thank you, Dr. Sharon Warren Cook, for this warm introduction. Good morning, graduates, faculty, our families, and friends. My name is Mariami Kochasliki, and it's my honor to serve you as a valedictorian for the class of 2024. Today is a celebration of our hard work, dedication, and perseverance. As I stand here before you, I'm filled with a profound sense of gratitude and pride. We have all walked different paths to arrive at this moment, filled with different challenges and accomplishments, each contributing to our unique stories and shaping who we are today. Some of us have faced academic hurdles that seem challenging, yet we overcome them with determination. Others have balanced college coursework with jobs, family responsibilities, or personal struggles, demonstrating resilience and strengths. We've celebrated victories, both big and small, and shared valuable memories. Our diverse experiences have enriched our time here, allowing us to learn from one another and grow together. Reflecting on the shared experiences, I recall that motivation and ambition that have driven my journey and goals from the beginning. I have always been passionate about the idea of becoming a doctor who can save people's lives. Starting from high school in Georgia, I always had a dream, but never had a chance to conduct research and gain hands-on experience. After finishing high school in Georgia in May 22, I moved to New York in the same year and began studying at Kingsborough Community College in the fall semester. I can tell this journey was filled with emotions of happiness, excitement, and most importantly, a desire to achieve my goals. By choosing biology as my major, I took a step toward achieving my dream of becoming a doctor. Adapting to a new environment and accomplishing my goals was particularly challenging because English is my second language, so I also had to acquire new skills and transition smoothly to this new environment. Hence, I constantly practiced and worked hard to prove to everyone what I was able to do. Each challenge became an opportunity for growth and self-discovery, and further empowered me. Soon, KCC became home for me, where I served as the Vice President of Scholarship for the Phi Theta Kappa International Honor Society chapter and became a member of the National Society of Leadership and Success. Along with the supportive faculty, I overcame obstacles, discovered my strengths, and explored new opportunities. I'm grateful to my admissions counselor, Rudy Muradov, for his invaluable guidance in navigating the complexities of college life and exploring possibilities that ultimately helped me adapt to a new environment. I also want to thank to my advisor, Donna Brugando, whose support has been significant throughout this path. Moreover, the diverse coursework at KCC provided me with a solid foundation of knowledge and skills. Through engaging lectures, hands-on laboratory experiments, and informative discussions, KCC helped me to excel in my chosen path and became a leader and a critical thinker. I'm grateful to all persons who saw potential in me, contributed to my success, and gave me a chance to work for my goals. I'm especially thankful to Professor Mary Dawson, whose inspiring teaching style and engaging lectures fueled my passion for biology. I would also like to express my appreciation for Professor Christine Polizotto, who deepened my knowledge of ecology and organismal biology. Moreover, I would like to mention my proudest achievement of becoming the part of the CUNY Research Scholars Program and conducting research with Professor Roberto Mariani, whose mentorship helped me develop my research skills and brought me closer to my dream. I want to extend my sincere thanks to all the professors who have played crucial roles in my academic journey, including Professor Mary McGovern, Grace Axler-DiPerte, and Frank Boccaccio for their encouragement and inspiration to aim higher and strive for challenges. Over these past 2 amazing years, I have learned valuable lessons that ultimately contributed to my success. The path to success is not an easy one, but no one has ever reached the top without facing obstacles. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, as they are an integral part of personal growth. If you fall, stand up, be strong, and work tirelessly until you reach your goals. Sometimes life may be strict and you can achieve what you want, but this should only make you want more. This adventure is about perseverance and resilience, and every challenge we overcome brings us one step closer to success. My experience further motivates me to become a doctor, prioritize people's needs, find a cure for severe diseases, and provide them with appropriate resources and assistance. At Kingsborough Community College, opportunities are endless. I will miss this incredible community and my professors who taught me a lot of things about various fields. As we embark on the next chapter of our journeys, I want to wish all of you continue pursuing your dreams with passion and grit. Each of us has the potential to become a leader and change maker with the power to make a positive impact in this world. Therefore, I encourage all of you to dream big, take risks, and never settle for the less what you are capable of. While this path may seem hard, always have faith that your work will be appreciated and not let anyone break you down. Ultimately, I would like to thank all the friends, families, faculty, and President Sori Deitch for supporting and celebrating this special occasion with us. Once again, congratulations, class of 2024. Our new journey is just beginning, and I can't wait to see where it takes us. Thank you.
And now for the most significant part of today's ceremony, At this time, we honor to present the Kingsborough Community College candidates for degrees and the class of 2024 to President Deutsch. Before we begin, the names of each graduate, we pause to recognize conferral to 2 post-haste degrees. A post-haste diploma is awarded to students who have passed away before completing their degrees. We are proud to acknowledge their achievements and saddened by their absence on this special day. At this time, we ask the families of Jason Torres to please stand, and we honor his memory and offer them our support and respect. And now, will the family of Tabidi Adamaki please stand as we honor his memory and offer them our support with respect. Thank you for being with us today to remember, to honor, and to celebrate the accomplishments of these 2 Kingsborough students. We will now present each graduate to the president and the provost graduate. Graduates, your role is asked to do so by the commencement marshal. Please rise and follow your classmates in the front of the stage. After being recognized, follow the path to return to your seats while each of your peers has an opportunity to be individually recognized as well. We ask you to please remain at your seats and under the tent for the remaining of the ceremony.
Brandon Nash Levy.
Adair Caduce Brunson.
Trayvon Price.
Zainab Lemnezi.
Shai Colson.
Camilla Ayala.
Dola Adekanbi.
Chris Tan. Rosa Robles.
Crystal Shields.
Jamie Baroden.
Raina Eisenhoft.
Keimani Mentian.
Carlin Lanes Magnan.
Haneen Abufana.
Patricia Thomas.
Jaina Al-Sayed.
Arlene Rivera.
Nikki Zhang.
Joey Poon.
Maimuna Dian.
Ashley Osborne.
Brian Garcia.
Nikki Tam.
Alan Martinez.
April Harden.
Jonathan Guvera.
Yohomo Marmo.
Lucas Erazo.
Fawa Sorfares.
Brigitte Torres Balbuena.
Nore Daniels.
Kristen Teresa Madonia.
Nicole Coco Gaston.
Tatiana Moreno.
Jason Torres.
Charles Romain.
Reza Santos.
Milana Agronova.
Nareda Alvarado.
Umair Hussein.
Jude Vincent.
Chanel Cabrera.
Meji Desir.
Jacob Batson.
Brian Lugo.
Jordan Tizal.
Jasmine Theodore.
Ashanti Gonzalez.
Jonathan Cintron.
Canon Edwards Barrington.
Kiama Blake.
Studs Kalin.
Pepan Schill.
Gabriel Sami.
Tangela Brown.
Sebastiana Lopez.
Deborah Pluvios.
Vanessa Malamova.
Lucy Liu.
Donovan Ford.
Stephanie Dumorane.
Joseph Brown.
Melissa Joseph.
Val Barenko Martinez.
Camille Batiste.
Sergio Cortez Perez.
Annette Moreno.
Alexis Garcia.
Kevin Cardoso.
Success Glanville.
Zainab Ismail.
Amelio Osobi.
Jamila Whiteley.
Eduardo Sosa.
Taja Duvkelly.
Brian Guberga.
Marie Osipenko.
Fard Tanji.
Nicaeus Fernando Rosales Guinea.
Thank you. Kayla Pugh.
Brian Oliveros Villatoro.
Osiris Long.
Rose Garcia.
Joanna Livatore.
Aria Gibbons.
Isabella Alexander Fobbs.
Eduardo Hernandez.
Curtis Williams.
Keisha Kazoo.
Henry Velasquez.
Hashana Bowles.
Melanie Cooperman.
Abigail Dukas.
Christina Cooperman.
Ashanti Lewis.
Alexa Sisk.
Diamond Rush.
Leslie Jimenez.
Brandon Wilkinson.
Janaya Simons.
Okay. Diana Ratchuvilishuru.
Amaya Hood.
Aisha Azad.
Renada Ullagum.
Munahil Majid.
Cheyenne Hilton.
Kathleen Martinez.
Nikolay Pushka.
Indesha Bowden.
Elliot Kolka.
Herbert Dubik.
Zarakia Maradahoya.
Evangelique Martinez.
Ryan Revson.
Arza Youssef.
Leah Ramos.
Andy Joseph.
Victoria Marie Ball.
Izoza Kurzanova.
Courtney Dwoskin.
Layla Naji.
Shaquan Chalmers. Shaqueen Chalmers.
Itzi Malaganes.
Graciela Barretta.
Nina Alvarado.
Natasha Smith.
Alisa Ortiz.
Shania Silvero.
Eleona
Shania.
Shogina.
Gwendel Orgias.
Magda Rich.
Angel Santiago.
Vivian Holloway.
Henry Usenoff.
Brianna Elise Bennett.
Philip Farber.
Johnson Joseph.
Michael Silva.
Paula Meadows.
Kwame Millett.
Darnella Simmons.
Inef Farmer.
Jenny Kane O'Neill.
Hussam Al Gotham.
Twade Goldbarn.
Hamza Ben Said.
Noel Flores.
Albi Hassan Jekai.
Janine Johnson.
Brandon Korn.
Steven Hernandez.
Beksad Asadov.
Jamel Jafer.
Blandumir Ostane.
Amna Khan.
Vanessa Lee,
Davika Bhushan,
Jaden Johnson,
Malini Singh,
Alex Massey,
Carlene Barth,
Kayla Williams Beckholz,
Michelle Jimenez,
Jeremiah Colwell,
Samuel Aulawali,
Kamani Greenway,
Lee Lincoln,
LaAsia Lachey,
Carlos de los Santos,
Ania Sabraya New,
Jessica Bernstein,
Desiree Brown,
Justin Spinille,
Angel Joseph,
Michelle Newland,
Tara Aslam,
Betty Craig,
Inam Hassan,
Michelle Gall,
Devlin Vivian,
Emmanuel Boulan,
Raheem Williams,
Michael Acevedo,
Thomas Resker,
Ericana Thompson,
Michelle Davis,
Joseph Chaparro,
Fatima Kamate,
Kariga Russell,
Cecilia Moreno,
Ruslan Matashok,
Pamela Sanderson,
Abu Bakari Aman,
Siobhan Alston,
Milton Ozet,
Shandy Gomez Serrano,
Natalie Perez Gomez,
Destiny Phillips,
Angelo Luca,
Maria Perez,
Nicholas Goldberg,
Tiffany Van,
Christopher Palagucci,
Idalise Valdez,
Alec Berenzanski,
Victoria Shiglovsky,
Jerry Cortez,
Dominic Acero,
Nelson Inseka,
Valerie Shu,
Stancy Valburn,
Asia One,
Jessica
O'Neill.
Padilla, Jessica Padilla Contrades,
Carlene Williams,
Sarah Rueda,
Omir Ahmed,
Nicole Maria Casarades,
Yahira Itzel Godinez,
Nor Seifuloyev,
Keisha Sutton,
Shafin Kazi,
Olivia Blair,
Miles Villafana,
Natasha Graham,
Christopher Amudar Lapo,
Shatik Kersey,
Taras Ivantus,
Jason Sataram,
Ryan Mickler,
Vicky Zhao,
Edgar Tarosian,
Yasma Bielma,
Ulay Sogu,
Daisy Marin Romero,
Patrick Hay,
Priscilla Jean,
Nefsi Oxas,
Delfino Ramirez,
Jessica Panora,
Zamezi Thomas.
Brian Anjun.
Rayon John.
Melanie Drax.
Lourdes Chuk.
Rebecca Pinette.
Lanaya Talley.
Amsky Jean Gills.
Alicia Diaz.
Isabel Cafiario.
Kimberly Bermeo. Antonio.
Laura Patricia Raul Solano.
Emmanuel Ibsanov.
Jana Patrico.
Mariana Tokani.
Courtney Edwards Froster.
Isabel Martinez.
Timothy Clemenston.
Hilary Roman.
Terrari Pencil.
Shanzar Azizev.
Amanda Chen.
Yvonne Jimenez.
Francis Corin.
Jaysulin Vargas.
Gloria Farley.
Esbaidi Angel.
Jacinda Ant.
Sanaya Balan.
Reshima Smith.
Rhea Best.
Dion Thomas.
Ambika Mathathea.
Dana Houghton.
Ivana Coakley.
Leander Surreal.
Miracle Robinson.
Anna Pina Gomez.
Melody Anthony.
Nathaniel Disla Tavares.
Maria Hernandez.
Marwa El Hassani.
Alondria Herrera Xavier Lozano.
Dejan Gregorio.
Nisha Barharari.
Gael Sufrant.
Deepika Roy.
James Hansen.
Rihanna Epiphany.
Nathaniel Nemet.
Anika Caesar.
Doris O'Toole.
Asida Ghani.
Satorikan Usmanova.
Jeffrey Huang.
Ilana Karen.
Shakazad Kolamatov.
Shuyi Mai.
Valencia Felix.
Aigul Rozovsky.
Bernice Crease.
Cutie Colin.
Faye M. Robertson.
Rose May Harold John.
Jade Pazaran.
Charlene Cantave.
Janet Michelle Galindo Martinez.
Nakisha Melville.
Ramatule Diallo.
Melissa Milord.
Leah Bennett.
Folashade Second Maddox.
Rosemary Bafut Awa.
Michael Maddox.
Emmanuel St. Pierre. Good job, Emmanuel.
Damian Repkoski.
Messiah Malloy.
Daisy Isidoro.
Adam Olgun.
Jasvin Kutikatu Jacob.
Evelyn Jean-Francois.
Stephanie Lopez.
Sasha Silvestri Pierre.
Naisha Parks.
Isbarine Tulen.
Brandon Garcia.
Brianna Mayo.
Genesis Sante.
Talia Moses.
Chaudhry Moshin.
Sinsin Kwan,
Elsa Marie Pooley,
Adriana Cervallon,
Connie Lett,
Asma Mothana,
Remington Rodriguez,
Estefany Garcia,
Azriela Monaco,
Martine Etienne,
Nadia Anglin Taylor,
Estefany Almonte,
Terry Neal Mapp,
Rafiq Hussein,
Brana Bailey,
Elizabeth Rodriguez,
Janai Boyce,
Mark Hazel,
Waj Chanchani,
Agnes Cornegay,
Jada Kearney,
Brenda Navarro,
Daphne Henry,
Adu Kadiri,
Shannon Alexander,
Diana Tagaeva,
Jasmine Guzman,
Janelle Norris,
Nina Frankel,
Angela Macias,
Shantae Sandiford,
Elizabeth Huli,
Jimmy Wang,
Raphael Holder,
Kevin Gribkov,
Love Bamasay,
William Ortega,
Anatina Labasheskaya,
John Ortega,
Elijah Mefi,
Alexander Ali,
Jalia Williams,
Malika Mutidinova,
Terrence Sylvester,
Sharia Fantasia Williams,
Christina Springle,
Ariel Ruth Stewart Bryan,
Shaquana Quince,
Annelle Jean-Baptiste,
Tatiana Pavlova,
Jewel Clark,
Melenis Asienzo McMayo,
Emily Estevez,
Valerie Crosstail,
Manuel Concepcion,
Jose Alaya,
China Sampson,
Eugene Mickelson,
Tiana Campbell,
Joseph Keeney,
Ajani Joseph,
Kevin Rendon,
Ian Gensberg,
Yasmin Sorarai,
Terrell Barry,
Zoe Ann Myers,
Adali Sosa,
Celia Rojas Miranda,
Denise Smith,
Manisha Puran,
Nalim Iqbal,
Alexander Carpintero,
Dejwan Hudson,
Aisha Kenya,
Christina Wells,
Kemoy Hutchinson,
Kimberly Molina,
Joshua Boyka,
Janelle Lord Williams,
Nancy Centeno,
Elijah Fenton,
Lucia Cardona,
Fei Young Zheng,
Saida Maxaline,
Latasha Simmons,
Miriam Denkler,
Shaka Kalong,
Jasmine De Silva,
Kenneth Wu Duan,
Fiza Sahid,
Sergio Salazar,
Zion Ji, Ire Salixos.
Shantice Green.
Josette Hansen.
Natasha Powell.
Aliyah Maduri.
Franze Etienne.
Rashida Naman Edwards.
Mariana Diallo.
Reina Mazar.
Steve Bruce.
Leah Sargasan.
Shirley Jordan.
Raymonda Maha.
Shanae Shaw.
Haley Venelia.
Sophia Pescatore.
Courtney Stewart.
Francesca Pescatore.
Alicia Morgan.
Mariam Mustafa.
Adam Farvolo.
Maria Morley.
Christopher Cesares.
Justin Eng.
Zachary Francis.
Danielle Johnson.
Amira Khalif Townsend.
Daniela Nairobi Valerio Desanero.
Jada Fernandez.
Charlene Felicien.
Idriel Castilla Velasquez.
Malek Garma.
Claudia Zuniga.
Abdul Kawi Garma.
Nayeb Anjan.
Jaina Matos.
Lucy Delval.
Yue Lai.
Alicia Price.
Yan Jing Chen.
Liliana Hernandez.
Kendall William Spalding.
Liam Howland.
Perpetua Senatus.
Daniel Meza Moran.
Amelise Joseph.
Leslie Valdoni Fontes.
Nariman Muawad.
Jennifer Santana.
Maria Dubinia.
Mekinyangs Akamaduna.
Eric Barros.
Cheyenne Radecki.
Lemuel Zamor.
Nicole Moe.
Lamore Fouché Rogers.
Amia Shah Joseph.
Naisha Adams.
Youssef Mohammed.
Dacian Coffey.
Ariana Baez.
Mariana Sozanska.
Kirsten Davis.
Eduardo Ahutal Vasquez.
Brunette Claude.
Vanessa Amanda Wiggins.
Melissa Lewis.
Shea Ahmed.
Wesley Kyrie DeFreitas.
Enes Denisier.
Jocelyn Chocolat.
Ashley Montero.
Bailey Zhang.
Christina Gorgalgas.
Nikita Bondarenko.
Hasna Kalia.
Gerald Robinson.
Diana Nugent.
Taylor Marchione.
Brian Delgado.
Brianna Martin.
Gajin Ruan.
Josh Perez.
Jolianu Dosku.
Guath Alagim.
Hassam Hajir.
Anissa Traki.
Andre Cortez.
David Takashvili.
Jessica Santos.
Jonathan Moran. Malika Delapesh.
Rosset Rojas Russell.
Yasmin Matthews.
Stephanie Snipe. Isaiah Thomas.
Elijah Bruno.
Giselle Yvonne Orozco.
Josh Dason.
Lawrence Galinsky.
Mohammed Jamal.
Stephen Wang.
Jalen McClinton Dorley.
Sandra Cleets Ali Pal Alfax.
Jeffy Lucent.
Sandy J. Velez.
Isaiah Williams.
Saman Ali.
Titus Israel.
Omni Salma Zilani.
Annette Kelly.
Omira Tavares.
Kia McGregor.
Keishorn Fayez.
Sandra Kashesh.
Emanuela Erwina.
Leah Kachianchi.
Amira Nadim.
Brandon Frederick.
Diana Diaz.
Bernadette Fordyce.
Gabriela Diaz.
Christopher Balistreri.
Leslie Cardona.
Osmar de Jesus.
Stephanie Acevedo Rivera.
Fatima Manassar.
Brandon McIntosh.
Eddie Mack.
Muhammad Ali.
Joyglyn Dryden.
Ashanti Brathwaite.
Chang Min Lee.
Mercedes Parham.
Mandy Zheng.
Alarina Campos.
Newt Lewis.
Brianna Pacheco.
Olpi Peppa.
Junior Lopez.
Kristen Liubicic.
Rochelle Baxter.
Gabriela Mogliano.
Minati Ramdan.
Carolan Forte.
Helena Ryan.
Naya Morales.
Tanvir Chowdhury.
Angelica Perez.
Sable Spellman.
Heather Herbin.
Faiza Kadiri.
Gianmarco Bocchini.
Reina Martinez Gonzalez.
India Harvey.
Bismarck Horton.
Diana Quantencos Meza.
Christina Wise.
Salah Nasser.
Denisha Fenelon.
Jeanla Lafilier.
Ashanti McFarlane.
Angelina Clark.
Angel Gabriel Akatitla.
Crescente Andrew.
Justine Anaya Destiny Warren.
Guerda Tresil.
William Rampress.
Ezekiel Lewis.
Tyler Rumfola.
Anthony Ty.
Song Jesus.
Christina Phillips.
Dion Cook.
Ashanti Walker.
Kershaw Richardson.
Julie Cherry Broby.
Bodana Krotubi.
Elizabeth Archer.
Deborah Joseph.
Madina Halimova.
Tyler Wilkie.
Beauty Stephen.
Xavier Summers.
Zukea Noel.
Shamel Supreme Williams.
Okay. Stacy
Excuse me.
John Baptiste.
Excuse me for a moment. We have a missing child. June Lynn, 7-year-old. I'm sorry, Joanne Lynn. If we please look for a missing child. Please meet at the back of the tent. All right. If anyone's missing a child, young child, 7-year-old, please meet them at the back of the tent. You can resume.
Danish Salim.
Yantao Dai.
Kehind Adesina.
Kenlindi Ishla. Winsome Benny Maxwell.
Shanrik Shile.
Xiaoxia Li.
Javier Johnson.
Ronika Booker.
Michael Hugh Kennedy.
Ozma Khan.
Chance Bryan.
Devante Johnson.
Kashmila Rafar.
Jada Dixon.
Latufi Sultana.
Elizabeth Galiole.
Nusrat Jahan.
Tina K. Powell.
Nadim Benjamin.
Wimi Yalo.
Cindy Ann Baptiste.
Mohammed Moshin Chowdhury.
Kuma Skippins.
Felicia Taliaferro.
Lizette Tendilla.
Ayana Jennings.
Salwa Alamari.
Jada Frazier.
Iman Ahmad.
Emmanuel Agadidi.
Juri Abro.
Simone Murphy.
Nicholas Trani.
Lika Tikarshvili.
Justice Craig.
Crystal Adams.
Michael Danso.
Sade Green.
Shania Charles.
Noel Masoudi.
Tazaka Habib.
Tiffany Thomas.
Imana Stoney.
Bridget Thomas.
Makibi Staten.
Fatia Saleh.
Melisha Duncan.
Cesar Mota.
Naomi Garcia.
Jalisha Myers Allen.
Rhea Tanai Javon.
Leandra DeSouza.
Nadej Javier.
Nicole Monica Radix.
Sydney Dragon.
Kashmir Samuel.
Tristan Salmon.
Asma Nakib.
Samantha Garcia.
Noah Fowler.
Mayo Diaz.
Daniel Brown.
Jesse Tetla.
Param Lutoli.
Grace Medina.
Eric Moses Victor.
Toman Sutton.
Christina Bannister.
Maratson Bartelus.
Murwa Shaheen.
Jocelyn Kuzko.
Legend Vassal.
Carol Shudry.
Stephanie Lavia.
LaShawn Snaggs.
Latoya Terso.
Marcium Kogshialavili.
Marina Nazarova.
Margie Baktulu.
Janelle Masters. Shazara Morris. Haley Pinkston. Emily Hernandez. Henry Lee. Malek Morales. Zuro Sharapova. Angelina Lisenyachka. Anastasia Kolomietis. Mariana Tarnavsky. Nadezhada Poyakova. Valeria Kozmina. Ivana Slebodinakovic. Shabrea Pierce. Nadir Peterson. Chase Dryce. Raymond Ortiz. Ariz Nawaraku. Shakaya Gittens.
May I have your attention, please? President Deitch, the students of the class of 2024 took a variety of paths to arrive at Kingsborough Community College. Many directly from high school, others after years of school, some from right here in Brooklyn, others from across the nation. Many of them are native English speakers, but many spoke different languages upon their arrival. But come indeed they did, different in background, but united in their pursuit of higher education. Now they come before you as petitioners for degrees with which they have earned. During their years of study, they have attained distinction and scholarship in the campus citizenship. On behalf of the faculty, it is my pleasure to present them to you for the official conferral of their degrees.
Will the graduates of the class of 2024 please stand? You have successfully completed the requirements for the degrees of Associate in Science, Associate in Arts, and Associate in Applied Science as prescribed by the faculty of Kingsborough Community College of the City University of New York and registered by the University of the State of New York, the State Education Department. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the City University of New York, I hereby confer upon you those respective degrees with all the rights and privileges, obligations, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. In testimony thereof, you will receive a diploma bearing the seal of Kingsborough Community College and signed by officers of the Board of Trustees, the university, and the college. Will the graduates move their tassels from the right to the left side of their caps? Congratulations. Please be seated.
Graduates are reminded to follow the faculty in exiting the tent, and the audience will please remain standing until the academic recessional has left the area. Now, would the class of 2024 and all who are able to in the audience, please stand. On this 18th day of June 2024, Kingsborough Community College assembled to award degrees to students who have successfully completed their course of study. Now that those students who have been recognized and their degrees officially conferred, I declare that this 59th commencement ceremony of Kingsborough Community College of the City University, New York, is now closed. Thank you all for joining us in celebrating our graduates today. Please be safe.